Relax. Close your eyes and begin to breathe calmly and deeply. With each breath you take, allow yourself to relax. The affirmations you are going to hear will become your own reality. And I want you to repeat in your mind, I allow myself to love myself. I allow myself to receive every positive matter without hesitation. I prioritize the way I feel above absolutely everything else. I ask myself which options will make me feel better. I choose the one which makes me feel better and do it. I know that self-love revolves around the way I feel. It's important to care how I feel more than anything else in my life. I ask myself what I actually love in my own life. As I listen to these affirmations day and night, the way I feel about myself begins to change. It's almost as if I planted a seed of self-love in myself. I allow myself to communicate with people who love themselves and kind to others genuinely. The sense of self-love is now naturally unfolding because of my intention to love myself. Every day and in every way, I love myself while respecting others. I ask myself, what would people who love themselves do? I ask this question for small decisions and large decisions. What would people who love themselves do? I am courageous. I am dedicated to loving myself than I am dedicated to anything else in my life. I am transforming. My life is transforming. I understand that loving other people is to include them in my mind. I know love deserves ego. I understand that my well-being is completely dependent upon my state of wholeness. Being healthy is about becoming whole. I am in a state of harmony with myself. I treat myself as I am one with myself. I disallow toxic people who project their dysfunction towards me. I disallow people who throw hatred towards me. I am unaffected, always. Every time when I feel hurt, I remember I have something they want to destroy, and I don't let them. I disallow abusive people who try to trigger me with their dehumanizing voice and words. In such a moment, I remember that it is time for me to practice my skills. I am strong. I am more committed to loving myself every single time. I know that haters are always much louder than people who love me. I understand that the intuition is much more subtle than fear. My intuition is powerful in the fluidity of my subconscious mind. I am fearless because of love. I know that haters' intention is to mute my intuition by being extremely loud. People who try to make me feel fear are trying to sabotage my self-love. I easily deflect people who try to sabotage my self-love because their motivation comes from hatred and fear of other people's happiness, success, and independence. I get myself out of abusive situations easily, swiftly, and cleverly. I send my subconscious mind a message that it is not the kind of interaction I am going to choose. I choose to go in the direction of something that feels better and more loving. I get myself in a physically safe place where I can emotionally process. It's unnecessary to keep myself in painful situations just for the sake of learning the dark side of human nature. I learn how to remove myself from abuse. I know I don't need to deal with abuse. I gravitate in the direction of things that feel good. It's unnecessary to try to make any abusers to feel good. I disallow people who get triggered and being taken out on me. I snap myself out of the ego when people try to trigger me. I remove myself from situations that feel painful. I allow myself to change in the way of self-love. I am the fluid being. I trust myself. When I feel ready, my body will realize whether I am honest with myself or not. I know what's an alignment for me or not. When I notice negative self-talk, I step outside of the hating mind and love it. I observe myself. I allow myself to have mercy for the aspect of me that is hating the self. What is the purpose of self-hate? I know people who love themselves treat other people well. What is the purpose of the mind that attacks itself? Self-love allows me to feel the energy of complete peace around people. I feel that I can completely be myself around people who love themselves. It is the opposite of judgment. I wouldn't try to save anybody's life that doesn't want to be saved. I don't impose a belief on people. I help people who are actively asking for help. I deflect people who try to talk me into and making decisions that completely destroy my life and sabotage me instead of benefiting me. I am going to think, speak, and act according to the principle of harmony and peace within myself. Throughout the night, peace remains with me, and in the morning, I shall be filled with life and love. Every time I say relax, I remember these entire affirmations at once, subconsciously. Every time I listen to these affirmations, these ideas become stronger and stronger. I thank for all the blessings I have and for all the blessings I am receiving. Every day and in every way, I am becoming better and better. I am lucky to be alive. Thank you for being here